Before we begin our panel discussion, I'd like to introduce our keynote speaker on this issue. Mr. Anwar Ibrahim is the leader of Malaysia's ruling Pakatanharapan coalition, president of the People's Justice Party, and is expected to lead the country as its 8th prime minister. He served as deputy prime minister from 1993 until 1998, and finance minister from 1991 until 1998. For his principled stance on issues of justice and the rule of law, he has spent over 10 of the past 20 years in solitary confinement as a prisoner of conscience. During this time, he's also written and lectured extensively on topics including good governance, human rights, and political reform, and has held teaching positions at Oxford, Johns Hopkins, and Georgetown universities. Please welcome Mr. Anwar Ibrahim. Thank you very much.
Assalamu alaikum and good morning, ladies and gentlemen, ministers, excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. 2 years after 9/11, an outstanding Palestinian Christian scholar, Edward Said, in his devastating critique of Huntington's thesis, Clash of Civilizations, and Fukuyama's End of History, used the term the clash of ignorance. We are, in our discourse today, is dealing with a society completely ignorant of another. We are still talking about xenophobia, Islamophobia. There has been a problem for the past few centuries. The Oriental studies determine how we perceive ourselves and our understanding of our history, our community, and our faith. And it is therefore pertinent to my mind to use this occasion to continue this rapport and dialogue. There must be an attempt, a serious attempt to understand and appreciate what T.S. Eliot in Bert Norton talked about or referred to distracted from distraction by distraction. Minister propounded problem, the case for Turkey in Syria as an example. Yes, it is a contentious issue. You can raise reservations, human rights issues, identity issues. But the latest specter of ignorance in the West is appalling. There's no concern for terrorist activities. There's no concern for the safety and security of nations. It's just pure prejudice and pure rhetoric based on utter ignorance. Now I'm using the term ignorance here, not necessarily in terms of not knowing, but no attempt to appreciate the difference. It's always a classic case that we Muslims, when we talk about differences of religions and identities, the Quranic thesis is لِتَعَارَفُوا, is to appreciate and understanding, not only tolerating one another. So it is therefore pertinent in our case to continue this dialogue and debate, that not only do we need the West to understand us, but we too to understand that the West, or the United States of America in particular, is not homogeneous. There are trends, there are friends, there are people who are prepared to articulate this vision. Edward Said, as I referred to, is an American, so is T.S. Eliot. But we have to take a bolder move, and I must commend the initiative taken by TRT in this forum.